The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have signed wide receiver Julio Jones. This news has been broken by Adam Schefter of ESPN. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are adding Julio Jones, former Tennessee Titans, former Atlanta Falcons wide receiver, on their team with a contract. He is going to be joining a wide receiver room consisting of Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Russell Gage, Julio Jones' former teammate with the Atlanta Falcons, all with Tom Brady at the helm at the quarterback position. Folks, this is huge news. This has been something that has been talked about since Tom Brady came out of his short retirement back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The possibility of adding Julio Jones to this wide receiver room. I'll be honest, myself, I did not think that this was a possibility for the team to make this move, but it has been done. Julio Jones is going to be a Buc this upcoming season. This is crazy. Man, oh man, more firepower for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers moving forward. There are a couple of indications, or I guess I should say ripple effects, when you think about this move. The first thing I think about personally is, what does this mean with Chris Godwin? How is he recovering from his ACL injury? I know the reports have been that he is doing very well in terms of his recovery. He is progressing nicely, but is this kind of an insurance policy in case Chris Godwin isn't ready to go for the first month or possibly, even further of the upcoming season? The second thing I think about is, what does this mean for Julio Jones moving forward, and what is his role going to be in the offense? Right now, as it stands, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are already paying 3 receivers over $10 million per year. You have Russell Gage, Chris Godwin, and Mike Evans. All 3 guys who warrant a good amount of snaps, a good amount of targets and playing time moving forward. Where does Julio Jones fit into this equation? It's going to be something that is going to be worth paying attention to moving forward. Of course, while Chris Godwin continues to recover from his ACL injury, you figure the top 3 wide receivers in this room are going to be Mike Evans, Russell Gage, and Julio Jones. But what happens after Chris Godwin does return from his injury? What if Godwin's ready to go, say, by the start of the season, or by week 2, or something along those lines? What happens then? Let's pay attention to that moving forward as well. But we all know how good Julio Jones can be when he is healthy and he is, fully, in on a team, right? He's one of the best wide receivers in the league. Now, I will say the past couple of seasons have not been the best to Julio Jones. It's been a combination of injuries and just overall not spectacular play. But if there was ever a situation where Julio Jones could regain some of that magic, where he was the best wide receiver in the league, it would be here in Tampa Bay with Tom Brady as his quarterback. Does this mean that shatter of Tom Brady potentially recruiting Julio Jones to the Buccaneers earlier in the season was more than just chatter, more than just rumors? Who knows? Maybe it'll come out here in the coming days. Also, you got to imagine Russell Gage may have done some type of conversation or some type of recruiting process in there as well to bring on his former teammate to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But this is amazing news. This is crazy. I think that this is going to be a very low risk, high reward type signing, right? I don't think that Julio Jones is going to be commanding a lot of money. Again, I don't have the contract terms in front of me. Once I do get those, I will post those somewhere down in the comments section or on the community tab here on the YouTube channel. But Julio Jones, he's, going to be a guy who may be the 3rd wide receiver, 4th wide receiver once Chris Godwin comes back, and he's going to be able to maintain his health, I think, to a better degree than what we've seen in recent years, because he's going to be in a little bit more of a rotation, and he gives you so much valuable experience, where he was pretty much the best wide receiver in the league when he was in his prime. If he can even bring out some of that ability and that talent in a rotational type capacity for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it is a slam dunk signing in my opinion. So folks, we'll see how all this shakes out. Let's pay attention to it moving forward. How Julio Jones gets on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What does this mean in terms of Chris Godwin and him recovering from his ACL injury? Also, what is Julio Jones' role going to be in this offense moving forward? I think that it's going to be a good move, and it is definitely going to be adding even more juice, adding even more gas to this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this signing down in the comments section below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.